Maury Clinic provides the Salina community with a comprehensive spectrum of services delivered with compassion and sensitivity. We strive to create a partnership with our patients that promotes health and well-being in all phases of life. We care about our patients, we care about providing quality health care services, and we care about our community. Chances are you know many of us because Maury Clinic physicians live in Salina. We are coaches for youth sports teams and leaders for Boy Scouts and 4-H. We offer time, talent, and financial support to a variety of community events and charities. Our children attend school with your children. Our families attend worship services with your families. And we are proud to call Salina home. We have a vested interest in the success of this community, and we remain committed to an independent practice model that promotes our proud heritage and philosophy to provide quality medical care centered on the relationship between each patient and the physician of their choice. You have a choice for your medical care. Choose a doctor dedicated to the pursuit of excellence in healthcare services. Choose Maury Clinic.
Salina Regional recently opened our new urgent care clinic, so when there's a sudden illness or injury that needs immediate attention, we're ready for you. Now you can check wait times or avoid the lobby wait time altogether with our online check-in tool. Go to salinaurgentcare.com, choose your appointment time, and we'll hold your spot. It's that easy. Salina Regional Urgent Care Clinic, South 9th Street, right by Central Mall. When you need us, we'll be ready.
Reliability. It's about more than uptime. Backup is something you do to your work, not just your data. And dedicated is an adjective suited to work ethic as much as servers or Ethernet connections. At Nextech, we believe that the character of our IT professionals comes from the commitment and passion for their work. It's just how we're wired here. Nextech, our products and people are here for you.
The friendly staff at Salina Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Clinic, located at 523 South Santa Fe, are always welcoming new patients to serve in the areas of sports medicine, total joint care, and more. You can contact the office at 785-823-7213 or toll free at 1-866-406-4141.
Papa John's is proud to provide this week's meal to the hardworking Friday Night Football crew at Community Access Television. While watching the big game, don't forget to order your freshly made pizza at papajohns.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as we join the Cougar Marching Band in singing the national anthem. The band will be conducted this evening by Mr. Darren Brooks.
welcome to week 4 of Salina Access TV Friday Night Football. This is Stuart Haas with Charles Ross, and in talking to the coaches for the game, South is hosting Maize. South is going to be missing one of their key people, Charles.
Yeah, a wide receiver, senior. Boy and Tanner, they're going to really miss him tonight, I believe. But it sounds like they're going to run and pound.
They are, because Sam, in telling us, and vocal expression, body language, he's not real confident with their passing game.
Well, you got a freshman at the other wide receiver who is your star receiver for tonight. So you got senior running backs. Well, why not pound it?
And you got a junior quarterback. So they're going to have to throw some to loosen up the Maize defense. The Maize defense, if you've heard any of the talk this week, doesn't really have a man over 200 pounds, or just barely over 200 pounds. But they're fast. They run to the ball. And as I was talking to Coach Guzman, the Maize coach, I said, if I'm an offensive coordinator, first thing I'm thinking is, I'm going to pound you and beat you little guys up.
Yeah, and then maybe later they'll be a little bit tired, and you can get what you need to get. But on the same token, I believe they're going to come at South the same way with the pound, driving the ball. So,
and why would that be, Charles?
Well, we both know they got a star running back sitting over there, number 9. We're just waiting to see just how much of a star he really is.
And Coach Guzman was kind of just gushing about this kid. He says he's coached a lot of great running backs in his game, in his career, and he was talking about this kid is that he's probably going to start getting college looks because he's that good. He's not a real big kid, but we're waiting to see if he's got some speed.
Yeah.
If he's elusive, if he can catch the ball out of the backfield. That's what things college coaches are looking for. And can he block to protect the quarterback?
Right.
Those are the things that recruiters look for in a running back. And so we expect both teams to pound it. Maize runs out of a spread, so they're more apt to throw it because they're already in that spread offense. I expect that what I'm going to see tonight from South is a lot of quarterback under center.
That's right. That's right.
Well, this has been our free. Well, you got something to say?
No, that's it. That's
okay.
It.
Well, then we'll see you at the start of the first half in the first quarter of this game, and we'll be back in a few. Well, welcome to Friday Night Football on Access TV, week number 4. Salina South is hosting the Maize Eagles. And if you caught our pregame show, I think it's shaping up to really be an old ground and pound. And we've had games that's what it turned out to be. We also have games where when the other teams got on the field and they saw what the defense was giving them, you saw a lot more passing.
Yeah.
I expect maybe that out of Maize. I don't expect to see that out of South because they're missing their top wide receiver. And the quarterback is not making, that's the Maize quarterback is not making all the proper reads yet that Coach Guzman talked about to us. So, but I really do expect to see a ground and pound.
On both sides of the ball. I don't see if you got a running back, why you wouldn't use him from the beginning to the end. If he's the running back, you say that he is.
Well, and I agree with what I heard on NFL Network earlier this week, that whenever you're in a situation and you need to get a first down or you need to get a score, you put the ball in the hands of your best players. Well, the best player for Maize might be a tie between the quarterback and the tailback. Now, Coach Guzman said that they're trying to get their quarterback to run more and to show off that part of his ability. He's been more content to sit back and throw the ball.
Yeah, and I imagine he's going to do a little running tonight.
I expect, especially when they're out of that spread formation, almost looks like a shotgun formation. And if you all folks, you see some number 19 in shorts, and that's the wide receiver.
Tanner.
And All right, Maize has won the toss and is deferred. South will probably receive. Might take the wind to start the game, which is coming out of the south. Not a nice breeze, not a real heavy blow you to Nebraska type breeze, but oh, they're going to go into the wind to start the game. I wonder if that's what the coach wanted or they made a mistake. Now, Mr. Rumstein, we can't see any cast on him. He's not on crutches. We don't see any brace. So it could be maybe a concussion. It could be bruised ribs. It could be a concussion, or it could be something like a bruised rib.
Right. Or he could have tweaked his ankle as far as that goes too.
After the band's done so I can start talking.
Yeah.
We've got a problem. The South Band has their drums up by us, where Central has their drums down in front.
Yeah.
So when they're playing, you can't hear us. Charles can't hear me. So, well, Maize is favored to win. I don't know if they're heavily favored to win. I might bring the help man up a little bit because he is going to be kicking. No, I mean drop the back because he is going to be kicking it with the wind.
Looks like it's a
high
deep
kick.
kick.
It's in the end zone.
Touchback.
Which I don't understand because the first game of the year when I saw it on tape, they were kicking the end zone, letting them return it.
And you can't return it.
Not in high school. We must have had a college official working that game.
First and 10 for the Cougars, ball at their own 20-yard line.
I've got girls standing up in front of me, so I'm going to have to stand. It's like I thought, start under center. And he's running up to the 25-yard line, pick up the 5 yards. This is what I'm going to expect. Because these are not big kids for Maize.
Pick up a 5 yards, so that's a good pickup on first down.
And it's just a power lead right up into the hole.
Second down 5, 25-yard line.
Following DeMont Smith.
Same way, Tanner again. There's a pickup about 4 yards there.
Yeah, it's about 4.5. They're going to mark about half yard short.
Stop for the Eagles, number 1, Bunyan.
That's the way you want third down.
Yeah. And again,
Gain of 4 on the play.
just quarterback sneak it.
29-yard line.
Got a first down.
Demise up the middle.
And that's a fake, like they're going to go out to a pitch. The fullback, DeMont Smith, took a jab step to the left, then came back and took that handoff on the backside of the quarterback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
That's a misdirection play.
Ball at their own 31-yard line.
This is what they need to keep doing on down the field.
Hand off to the tailback, Tanner Perrett.
He's still on his feet. Going to be up to the 37, 6-yard pickup.
the stop for the Eagles is number 4, Chandler Kelly.
Wow. So far, they're doing just what they wanted to do, aren't they?
They're doing exactly what they want to do.
Gain of 6 on the play, second down and 4, 37-yard line.
We might have a shootout.
Fake.
And kept it.
Quarterback kept it.
And that's where, as he got out, he should have pitched it and turned himself into a blocker. Because Tanner would have had the edge.
Is that first down?
He got a first down, just inside the 42.
42-yard line.
Pitched. He pitched it
Oh,
that
and there's
time.
no one
Tanner.
there. DeMage has got to do a better job on that block.
That was a good hit, though.
He's either got to lock him up or he's got to knock him on his butt if he's going to hit him like that. I mean, you just can't just hit him and let him bounce off and still go make a play.
Well, they're getting chunks, though, as they...
And if this option works for them, this is going to be a headache because the option makes the defense run, which is what you want to do. You want to wear out this defense.
Fullback.
Already down over the 50, down inside the 45.
It's DeMage. First down.
And this is what South needs. A long drive, score, take time off the clock, keep that Maize offense on the sideline.
That's it.
Gain of 7 on the play, first and 10 Cougars, ball at the Maize 43-yard line.
There's a handoff to Brett, following the lead blocker. Going down to the 41. Pickup of about 3, I think.
What did he give? Yeah, about 3.
And I can give him a 2-yard pickup. And the other reason I think they're not going to be real up on the passing games is that we saw a number of their wide receivers in pregame just drop pass after pass after pass.
Yeah. Go one.
He's going to have enough for a first. He should have enough for a first. Oh, he's going to be close to it. He's going to be close to it.
Is it third and about 1?
This is going to stretch out the Eagles' defense, where then you can start gashing it up the middle. You can gash up the middle, suck them back in, hit them on the outside, spread them back out. It's almost like an accordion. But you want to wear out this defense. Look at that hole.
It was wide open.
I mean, it was wide open. And it
was
wide open. But what they're doing is Maize is running their defense to the strong side of South's offense. And a couple of times, they've actually had 3 down linemen on the center and towards the side. They've only had 1 down lineman on the back side. They're doing it again.
DeMage still gone. Did he fumble?
Yep, he did.
Fumble on the play.
That's the way to kill a good drive.
And that's what usually happens when you're fighting for that extra yardage and you spin, you do other things, you lose control of the ball. And one of the offensive coaches went right to DeMage and talked to him. Yeah, that shut down a very good drive.
Eagles take over first and 10. Ball at their own.
He had first down, I believe.
Quarterback for the Eagles is safety number 10, Brandon Green.
You can't do that.
Number 31 in the defense.
And that's a senior, Evan Irish. He should know better.
Boy, that's not what you want to, how you want it to start off, though. You don't want to put the ball back in their hand.
I wonder if South's going to be doing some run blitzes to try to
He goes nowhere.
And that's exactly what they did. I watched 2 linebackers blitz in on a run blitz.
Making the stop for the Cougars, number 9, Peyton Webb.
And they actually lost a yard on the play.
Yeah, they were in the backfield.
Loss of a yard on the play, 2nd down 6, 25-yard line.
Incomplete pass.
Pass is incomplete.
What do they got going on over?
Intended receiver number 80, Jacob Taylor.
We've had a student fall out here from the band. I don't know if it's heat or maybe a seizure type.
3rd down 6, 25-yard line.
He's back to pass. Oh.
Incomplete. I don't know who he was throwing it to. And that might be what Coach Guzman's talking about. He's getting the line of scrimmage, he's not making the proper reads, and then when the ball is snapped, he's not doing his progression.
Right.
They're going to force a 3 and out. It's a line drive kick. Going to go out of bounds. And it was on an angle so the return man could not get to it. Well, South will start their 2nd drive on their 27. Let's continue what they did the first drive, but hang on to the ball and go down and put this in the end zone.
1st and 10. Ball at their own 27-yard line.
Pulled it out.
Pitch. Wasn't a good pitch, but he's still going to get about 4 yards on the play.
That was a terrible pitch, and especially when the running back has to stand and wait.
Yeah, you get no momentum. You got to start right back up. That allows the defense to get to you. And so if it had been a better pitch, he would have got more than 4 yards.
Yes. It's a handoff. Perrette again.
He's going to run back.
Parrott, he's gone.
He's going to be up over the 45. He broke back and went against the grain and had a nice run up to about the 46-yard line. As I kind of thought, every play so far, Mr. Lanou has been under center.
Yeah, it's an option. Pitches.
There you go. That's a better pitch.
Whoa, they're right there. They read that, though.
But Denaj missed that block. That's his block. As the fullback, which we both played, if you're leading around the corner, you're to take the first man around that corner, and he did not do that.
Loss of a yard on the play, 2nd down 11, 45-yard line.
Well, he's looking to throw it.
He's got a man.
And he's got a man, and he's going to score.
And he's going to score. Number 14, Ty Garrett.
He split.
They ran it fast.
What he did was he ran just
The freshman.
He ran a post pattern. Excuse me, folks. But he ran a post pattern. As you go down and you cut towards the middle of the field, it's named the post because of the goalpost in the middle of the field. He split the defender that was on him and the safety that was deep. And the safety went for the tip, missed the tip, and kick is up and good, and we just had a long touchdown pass. Not what we were expecting, but Coach Sellers did say they would take their shots.
And he said they would take it to the second, which is Ty Garrett, the freshman.
All right, so we'll be back after these messages.
Papa John's is proud to provide this week's meal to the hardworking Friday Night Football crew at Community Access Television. While watching the big game, don't forget to order your freshly made pizza at papajohns.com.
Well, welcome back. We're at the first quarter.
Thank you.
And South just scored a long touchdown drive on their second drive. A long pass play. So at 6:07, that to go in the first quarter, we got a score of South 7, Maize 6. It's usually 0. My messing up all over the place.
Yeah, 0.
Let me get my tongue untied. Which
Wow.
I
So now we got that momentum back after messing up with that fumble, giving that turnover.
Yeah, this is the kind of start South needed.
Yes. Good kick. Good long. Oh!
They can't throw the flag because he caught it. Unless you're saying the first bounce landed out of bounds.
It did.
It didn't. It landed inbounds.
Yeah.
They should pick that up, wave the flag in the air saying no flag. And does he know where he stepped out at? That's the other question. If they go back to it,
There is no penalty for a kick out of bounds. Ball down. First down, Maize.
that's the proper call. Now, I know why he threw that flag. To make sure he had the option. Then you talk with the official, the referee in the white hat. So Maize will start their second drive just inside their 15. All right, and he's been clapping his hands for the height, for the snap.
Whoa!
Oh, almost intercepted.
Pass incomplete. Receiver number 81, Chase Stillman.
Yeah, that would have been disastrous for Maize. I don't know if he would have scored, but that would have been. We would have had the ball in good field position.
Yeah. I'm kind of seeing what he was talking about with this quarterback, though. Oh!
Well, we just saw the running back.
It's first down.
Carrier number 9, Dylan Johnson.
They're going to have to be careful in this run blitz that you don't run in so fast that you run right past the running back.
Second and about.
9 on the play. Third down.
About the length of the football.
Yeah.
Ball to the 24-yard line.
Oh, he goes nowhere. He goes nowhere. They put the clamps on him.
Now, this might not be a real big offensive line for Maize.
Making the stop for the Cougars, number 80, Ethan Risley.
It's 4th and 1.
No
And
gain on the play.
they're elected to go for it. Or they're going to do a pooch kick.
Down less than a yard. Ball at the 24-yard line.
They got to do a pooch kick because he's not.
He got it.
Ball carrier number 9, Dylan Johnson.
I'm gonna
He did
switch
get
over to the Maize roster.
He did get it.
I'll let you keep the South roster. Get numbers off it, Charles.
That's fine. Yep, he got that.
And I want to start getting these numbers, see how big their offensive line is.
It's a handoff to the tailback again.
He got caught from behind.
Ball carrier number 9, Dylan Johnson. Making the stop for the Cougars.
All right, give me some numbers off that offensive line, Charles.
Number 70.
Okay, he's 252.
62.
62 is 250.
74.
218, not big. Ran right past him again.
Is that the quarterback?
Ball carrier number 10,
And that's the quarterback. That's what he likes to do. He likes to run the ball.
Number 23, Devin Johnson.
They're really hoping he'll start passing. All right, you got 2 more linemen. Can you get the numbers?
79.
236.
And 50, I believe it is.
Eagles. Ball at the South 47-yard line.
No, 60.
Ran right past the guy again.
60. Oh, man.
More missed tackles. More missed tackles. You said number 60?
Yeah.
234.
Missed.
The biggest man on our offensive line is 252, so it's not a big offensive line. They must be mobile and maybe got some upper body strength.
Making the stop for the Cougars.
I say 50 or 60. I said that's 50, ain't it? Do we already
Right
have
there,
50?
look at him right there. You see it?
Yeah, 50. That's 70. 70, 74, 62, 50, 79.
Ball at the South.
And 50 is 240. That still means the biggest guy in that line is 252 pounds. Now, there's one thing I don't like about this grappling tackling that Coach Sellers said that they're trying to teach these kids, and it's the rugby style of tackling, which prevents concussions because rugby players don't wear helmets. But the problem is, he's running through those arm tackles.
Second and goal.
Yeah.
They still got to hit him face up and wrap and hold on. He's not a real big kid. He only weighs 175 pounds.
There he goes. He's in.
Touchdown, Eagle.
You take away 2 big run plays, we might keep him out of the end zone.
You know, the bad thing is once you get a taste of how you did that, you go back to the same thing. I think they got a taste of it.
And let's see which team makes the best adjustments during the game. Kick is up and good, so with 2:50 left to go in the first quarter, we got a score. It's Salina South 7, Maize 7. And we'll be back after this message.
Papa John's is proud to provide this week's meal to the hardworking Friday night football crew at Community Access Television. While watching the big game, don't forget to order your freshly made pizza at papajohns.com.
Welcome back, folks. Looks like we're going to be standing for this game. Unless we move up a row or 2. But we sit down here, try to keep the kids from walking past front of the camera.
And South High Athletics.
right. Let's see what happens with South's third drive of the game. Catch about the one. Oh, they had a hole initially in the middle, but by the time he got up there, they had somewhat closed
that up.
Yeah, but he still got the ball just short of the 27. That's over the 20, so you're happy.
First and 10 Cougars on their own 27-yard line.
Right. And their center again, it's
Pitt, wow.
He's got to make that decision sooner, especially to the short side of the field.
Yeah, you can't do it.
Because by the time he got the ball, there was nowhere for him to go. He's got to give Mr. Pritt time to make some decisions. And because of it, they lost a yard.
Loss of a yard on the play, second down 11, 26-yard line.
10
the
off
counter
the
back with Perrette.
That first down.
Going to be 2 yards short. But they went from a second and 11 to now a third and 2.
That's makeable. So you don't even have to pass on those guys. But now would be a good time to go ahead and toss one up.
He's going to be short. They went right back to the same play. And South on 4 and a yard and a half is going to go for it.
End of a short yard on the play. Fourth down 1, 36-yard line.
I might just quarterback sneak it. There's nobody sitting right on top of the center. Oh, they're trying to draw him. Yep. They were just trying to draw him. And I don't like that. You just wasted a timeout you might need. I don't like that at all.
Why? I don't even understand why they did that.
They're trying to get the defense to jump and get the easy 5.
The defense ain't been jumping all. I mean, if you had seen a little bit of that, maybe that's a call you make then. But I'm not coaching the team, so.
That's a call they're going to wish they had back. Well, there looks like he might do that little pooch kick because he is in shotgun formation. Which is what he did. It's not going to be a real deep kick, but there's no return.
But that I like that what they just did because that opens it up to the next time it could be a pass.
Yeah, but I got a yard and a half to go. I don't want my quarterback back 5 yards off the line of scrimmage getting the ball. I want him right underneath center, where if there's no one there, or you got a man on the center shaded one direction, you tap with your left hand to go left, you tap with your right hand to go right. He snaps the ball.
Oh, fumbled it. He's going nowhere.
Yeah, it's going to be lost all the way back inside the 20.
Bunker number 10, Making the stop for the Cougars, number 30, Alan Petrano. Also number 9, Peyton Webb. Second down, 18, 20-yard line.
Oh, they had a wide receiver flinch.
He's got him wide open.
But they had a wide receiver flinch, and they didn't call it. The defender and the wide receiver both flinched out here on this side, and they didn't call it. Both of them made a.
Well, and he read that wide open man right down the middle. I can tell you that one. I mean, it was only obvious, but.
All right, that's the end of the first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the
The
first
score
quarter,
is
it
Salina South 7, Maize 7.
So really, you just like are starting the game.
Yeah, and I hope they don't run any more short side of the field options, because Mr. Lanoud on that last one did not make a good decision. And when we were always taught that it's on the short side, you got to make that decision quick.
A lot quicker than he did.
Yes.
A lot quicker.
And that's what put him a yard back and kind of hurt them on that drive. Now we'll get to watch the backside of Maize's offense and defense since they flipped the field. And they'll be throwing into the wind.
First and 10 for the Eagles, they're on 45-yard line.
He's got it.
They're getting good penetration. And as I've said from the day when I've been doing this show, good penetration will disrupt any offense. You get to the ball carrier, whether it be the quarterback or the running back in the backfield, you have a much better chance of stopping this defense. Oh, it's going to be a flag. Maybe a hold.
Ball carrier number 10, Braden Payne. There is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding.
Yep, and be at the spot of the foul, which is behind the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 10 yards on top of that.
And he gained some yards that time. He had him in a manageable.
Number 62 of the offense. 10-yard penalties on the spot of the foul. Still second down.
That don't help at all.
No, it doesn't. Helps us, though. He's going to keep it.
He's not going anywhere.
He does have a little burst on him, doesn't he?
Making the stop for the Cougars, number 88, Isaac Mitchell.
I'm going to stay down on that section. Are you just coming around?
8 of 3 on the play. Third down is 19. Ball at the 36-yard line.
You got a third down and 19. They got to throw something. It's a screen. They got
It's blocked.
Pass incomplete. Knocking the ball down for the Cougars. Number 31, Evan Irish.
Well, if
So
this
that
offense
Evan
has an
Irish.
Achilles heel, it's got to be their quarterback.
That brings up fourth down for the Eagles. Punt formation number 26, Carson Shively. Back deep for the Cougars, number 2, Justin Sullivan.
How many classes do you have at PV? You have math and English?
Not going to be a great kick, but the bounce is.
Oh.
He stepped out of bounds. He's only going to pick up about a yard or two.
I don't know if he should have touched that.
If he had gotten up and taken it after the first bounce, it was a higher bounce, he would have been better off. That's one of those plays as a coach. No. Well, okay, but next time don't do that.
Yeah, if you fumble, they really no. You should have not touched that ball.
First and 10 Cougars. Ball at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's see what South does now with this drive.
He's rolling out. Pass. Where is he throwing?
It wasn't even close.
Where was he throwing?
Pass incomplete.
I don't know.
Marker on the field.
It wasn't even close. But we got a flag on the field.
Where was that? Where was he throwing that?
It was in the general direction.
Yeah, for the other team, was a little bit closer than our man was, or the South.
Well, this penalty's on South.
Number 77 for South. That's a 5-yard penalty. 3 points for South.
An eligible receiver downfield. That means a
77.
lineman got downfield. I don't have his number. What do you have, Charles?
Jacob Morrow, senior. He should know better.
He should.
6'2" senior, 238 pounds. He should know better.
It's a handoff on a draw.
He gained a lot of. That was a good run.
Yeah, it was. And as we talk, I'm watching the Maize sideline, and I'm seeing that their quarterback is throwing the ball. I think that's number 10 over there throwing, isn't it? Right, getting ready to throw it right now.
Second down 6. Ball at the 32-yard line.
Yep.
Okay, the lead up into the hole. He's going to have a first down up over the 40.
Ball carrier number 1, Tanner Barrett.
All right, who's throwing on the other side?
10 on this side.
I don't know if he's just trying to loosen something up.
First and 10 Cougars, 41-yard line.
Or they got someone else. They're trying to get someone else warmed up. There's Tanner again. He's going to have enough for a first.
Boy, they're just pushing him off the ball.
Yep. Going to be marked down across the 50, down inside the 49.
Eight of 11 on the play. First and 10 Cougars. Ball at the Eagles, 48-yard line.
Oh, he made the right move, made the right move. He started to cut up, but he took it to the outside.
Number 16, Ian Sanchez.
So both teams have used the timeout. Who was that ball carrier, Charles?
Who? Ivan May or Ivan Sanchez for South?
That's his name?
Yeah.
He has some wheels on him. How big is he?
It's a small guy. Ivan is 5'8", 139 pounds. That's not very big.
No, but he's got some speed to him. What year is he? Is he a
junior?
He said what?
Junior.
He's a junior. So we got him for another year. Get him in the weight room, get some more weight on him, get him a little bit faster and stronger. flipped the tight end.
Second and 1 for the Cougars at the 40-yard line.
Handed up to DeMage, and
he's
still on
breaking
his feet.
tackles.
Down inside the 30.
Number 34, DeMage Smith.
He came through that hole pretty fast.
I wonder who his family is. I know some of the Smiths. I used to know some of the Smiths.
29-yard line.
I think there was 3 brothers that I knew. We must have a equipment problem. Yeah, switching out a lineman must be it's equipment problem to deal with the shoulder pads. He can go back in after this play.
First down. 10.
Nope.
Oh, he pulled it out.
Yep.
That was he had it.
Number 5, Casey Ledoux.
He'll carry it down to the 26.
Making the stop for the Eagles, number 88, Antonio Espinoza.
3-yard pickup.
I was standing right here like that. I was right here.
8 of 3 on the play, second down 7, 26-yard line.
No, what are they going to get? They're going to get holding or what?
Parrott, penalty marker on the field.
I don't know what they're going to get there, but I'll tell you what, that was a good hit. May not have been able to see it good, but that was a good hit.
Holding, number 76 for the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot. Replay second down.
That's what we can't have. You can't. If you're running the football and you're not a big passing team, you can't have these 10-yard penalties that make it 2nd and 17. Yeah, and he would have got more yardage, but he ran into the back of his blocker. Downfield.
Making the stop for the Eagles, number 1, Hunter Lamunya.
All right, now we went from 2nd 17 to 3rd and 12.
8 of 6 on the play, 3rd down 12, 31-yard line.
Just a quick handoff around the corner with Perrette. He's still on his feet, still going.
Ball carrier number 1.
He's going to be 4th and 2 from there. I go for it.
Number 42, Ethan McCartney.
I go for it.
I don't even think you should have no choice in that. I think that should be automatic.
Fourth down to 21-yard line.
All right, he's under center.
To the wide side.
He's going to have the first, though. He's going to have the first. Yep.
Ball carrier number 1, Tanner Parrott.
He got across the 24. He's inside the 24. First down, because the yard marker was right at or outside the 24. So he got it by about the length of a football.
8 of 2 on the play, 1st and 10 Cougars. Ball at the
Yeah, need to
Eagles,
punch us in the
18-yard
end zone. Keep taking time off the clock. Oh! He had time to pick it up and do something with it, too.
It's recovered.
Instead of just falling on it. And it wasn't a...
But you don't always know that when you...
I know, but it really didn't look like it was a bad pitch. We couldn't tell. I think he had taken his eyes off the ball and was looking upfield, because his reaction wasn't of a bad pitch, of I fumbled it. Well, you just had 2nd and 17 and got a first down. Now you got 2nd and 21 to see what they do.
2nd down 21, ball at the 30-yard line.
You need 7+ yards a play here. He's back in shotgun formation, and Damaj Smith, the fullback, was on the right side of the quarterback, came around to the left, and I think they didn't have the right formation set up for the play that they wanted called. Well,
the Salina South Booster Club would like to thank Linda Simpson Counseling Services, Counseling Services, and Southern Heights LLC for sponsoring our tailgate this evening.
At halftime,
we appreciate their support of the Salina South Booster Club and South County Athletics.
Right now, it's just been a
2nd down 21.
you don't even have to throw this. You don't even have to throw this long. Oh, there's a man coming back crossing formation.
Making the stop for the Eagles, number 1, Hunter Lamilla.
His name is Ivan.
Ivan Sanchez,
Well,
right?
The proper pronunciation would be Ivan.
I-A-N.
Only here in the United States do we say I is E almost everywhere else. There's the same play. It's a fake. It's a give to Damaj.
Oh, he's hit.
Yeah, and he's only going to get a couple yards, about a yard on that. But
making the stop for the Eagles, number 23, Maurice McGibbon.
if he had cut that more straight up, I think he would have got more yardage. And I think this is the right choice. Go for the field goal.
Well,
He's got a good kicker.
He's been kicking since he was a freshman, huh?
He's a junior now, right?
Yeah. Kicked that with plenty of run.
He pulled it. I think there was something wrong on the hold.
Hold?
Because him and the holder were talking.
He had the distance. There was no problem in the distance.
You're supposed to have the laces turned away and holding that thing straight up. Or if the kicker likes it to one angle, you lean it to that angle. And he set and he talked to the holder for about, what, 4 or 5 seconds before then he turned and started to head off the field. So I think there was something wrong with the hold. South needs to hold now.
Eagles take over 1st and 10, ball at the 20-yard line.
They ran right past
there's
him
that
again.
quarterback. Oh, those shoestring tackles.
But that blitzing linebacker on the far side ran right past him. And that's the problem you have with people who blitz hard. You get tunnel vision, and in the running back or the ball carrier, you can run right past you.
Stop for the Cougars, number 22, Ty Calvert.
Wow.
And that's not what South needed.
No. And I could see why that quarterback likes to run the ball.
Yeah, but you can't. If you're running a run blitz, you got to have your head up. You got to be slowing down.
But every time, I've seen him take off a couple of times tonight, and they've been decent runs each time.
And the thing that really gets me is good defense there on the pass play to the back corner of the end zone.
Intended receiver for the Eagles, number 3, Tyson Love.
But you really got to talk to you guys who are doing the zone blitz that come in under control. And actually, I'm watching the South assistant coach. He was talking that very thing. He was demonstrating it to his linebackers, the way to come
17-yard line.
under control. And I don't know if this is a backup defense he's talking to. There's going to be a flag for not smart.
Ball carrier number 9, Dylan Johnson. Penalty markers after the play.
It's going to be a late ball penalty against South. All right, who is that, Charles? Number 88.
Number 88 is Isaac Mitchell, sophomore.
Sophomore. Well, that's not an excuse. You should know better than that.
Third down, less than a yard, ball at the 8-yard line.
Running back's got it, and he's wide.
And he ran right past him again. Did you see that?
Yes.
Down, Eagles.
And that's how you make him pay for doing the run blitz.
He has both of their touchdowns, don't he?
Yep. When you come in so fast and cannot get under control.
8-yard touchdown run. And number 9, Dylan Johnson.
Good.
Kicks up and good.
Good by number
So with 2:57 left to go in the second quarter, you got a score of Maize 14, South 7, and we'll be right back after this message.
Papa John's is proud to provide this week's meal to the hardworking Friday night football crew at Community Access Television. While watching the big game, don't forget to order your freshly made pizza at papajohns.com.
Welcome back. Well, we just saw a very impressive drive by Maize, a very long run play by their quarterback with a shoelace saving touchdown by South, but then a dead ball personal penalty against a South player helped move it down even closer. So now let's see what South can do. They got 2:57 to go and one timeout left. And Sam told us when we talked to him before the game, passing is not their forte. Pooch kick. He caught it and when he tripped. Another tackle by the turf, I think. We had a couple of those last week, Charles.
Yeah, you did.
I think right now the leading tackler for both teams is the brand new turf. When I walked on it, I didn't see a whole lot of difference in the turf they had before.
No.
It's quite similar. I mean, it's not taller to have more of an imitation grass look to it. There is give to it. So you don't get the ankle and knee injuries.
Whoa.
It's a nice run by Mr. Parrott.
Flag on the play, though.
Number 1, Tanner.
We're at way
It's
back
over
there at
on
the line of scrimmage.
On the field.
Well, we could use one against them.
Illegal formation. Only 6 down line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty.
And that's where the wide receiver is supposed to come up, look at the official. And again, we've got a freshman out there. We've got sophomores out there. But by now, they should not be making these mistakes. But we've had seniors making mistakes too, Charles.
First down 15.
Yeah, we have.
6-yard line.
Oh, well, he's broke through.
Yeah, he broke through again.
Ball carrier number 1, Tanner Parrott.
That was about a 12 to 13 yard carry right there.
Yeah.
Making the stop for the Eagles. Number
But
4,
if they're going to score, they've got to have a sense of urgency. It's 2:24 and counting. They need to be getting up to the line of scrimmage. The coaches need to have the play called right when the whistle is called to stop the play, run the guy in, and they should be up the line of scrimmage ready to go. That wasn't a good throw at all.
No, that was the freshman, Ty Garrett.
He made a catch, but
Eagles number 23.
not much he could do with it after the catch. Because he had to turn and jump and get it, which takes all your momentum away from going forward.
First and 10 Cougars, 42-yard line.
Faked it, and he's rolling out.
He needed to get to the line. He needed to get out of bounds, stop the clock. And he did not do that.
Making the stop for the Eagles, number 42, Ethan Farney. Gain of a yard on the play. Second down 9, 43-yard line.
All right, well, now you're at minute 19. South wasting an awful lot of time.
Back to pass. Man,
He's got a
falls down.
sideward. He's got a sideward delivery to his throwing motion that's just not natural. And that's why probably he's not highly accurate. Charles, do me a favor with your binocs. Next time he throws, see if you confirm that. If he's throwing it overhand, if he's got more of a sideward.
Third down 9, 43-yard line.
He's running.
He's going to have first down or more.
Oh! Is he going to take? Whoa!
All the way down inside. It
takes it down to about the 9-yard line.
And if he had got a block, he would have scored. Really, if he had got a block from that wide receiver down there, he would have scored.
First and 10, Cougars.
And I don't think that was called, but he stepped back, he saw a hole.
You know, this will probably be a good team next year with all these juniors they got and sophomores.
Ball carrier number 1, Tanner Parrott.
Okay, we got
flag on the play.
Penalty markers after the play.
Now, if this is on South, this is really going to tick Sam off.
They're backing up. It must be against Maize.
After the play, dead ball, personal foul, number 52, Maize. Half the distance to the goal, second down.
He'll move to the 5.5-yard line. And stops the clock and is back to being first down.
Parrott don't go very far.
They got to do something.
Did he get back to the line of scrimmage?
they've got 8, 9 guys up there in that box, and now you got Maize doing a run blitz. So you got to do something quick to the outside or a pass play.
Third down 2, ball
Look
to
how many
5.
people they've got up there. They got their last time out. That's their last time out.
Ball carrier number 1.
They probably got a first. What? Oh, was it first and go?
Well, yeah, it is. That is. They stop the clock to move the chains. First and go.
4 on the play. First and goal Cougars. Ball at the 1-yard line.
But they still got a timeout.
He's in.
He's in. Touchdown.
He's in.
Official on this side called it. On the quarterback sneak by Lanu. And that's fair because he should have scored on that long run if he had got the block that he needed. So that's fair.
Yeah.
1-yard touchdown run. Number 5, Casey Lanu.
Kicks up and good, so with 14 seconds up on the clock.
Number 40, Fernando.
We've got triple 14s. Sal 14, Maize 14, and 14 seconds left in the second quarter. And we'll be back after these messages.
Papa John's is proud to provide this week's meal to the hardworking Friday Night Football crew at Community Access Television. While watching the big game, don't forget to order your freshly made pizza at papajohns.com.
And we are back. Well, they didn't go hurry up until the very last few plays. They took a lot of time off the clock.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for that long run by Lanu, they'd still be trying to get down. Now he's got the wind in his back. I wouldn't surprise to see him kick this in the end zone.
Kicking off for the Cougars. Number 40, Fernando Castro.
And I'm believing Mr. Castro with the strength of his leg.
Sleep.
Oh, they did it. They did.
Oh.
They did a little handoff thing back there.
Yeah, you see him where
Little
he stood
switch it.
there, and then
Yeah.
he decided who
Yeah.
it went to.
Number 22, Dawson.
But they got 5 seconds to go about,
Making the stop for the Cougars. Number 1,
51 yards.
Barrett.
and that's
it's
not a
on.
bad call. That's really not a bad call. He was one block away from scoring. But I gotta believe Mr. Castro, with the strength of his leg, is probably getting some college looks. What do you think, Charles? Would you believe Mr. Castro's getting some looks as a kicker from colleges?
Oh, yeah, you know that. Well, he's been doing it for what? Since he's a freshman. Oh, it
Yep.
looked like they jumped off sides
they
a little
did.
bit.
The man out on the wing jump.
Went a little bit early. He's excited just like I am to see him throw that bomb.
I can't remember his name, but the old college football announcer was on ABC, would say he couldn't hold his water. He retired. Had that southern drawl to him. Halfway home tonight, I'll remember his name.
Yeah, it'll come to you. You go, oh!
Cripes.
5 seconds.
5 seconds, now they got to go 56 yards. Wouldn't you like to see a pick six here?
Really, what I would like to see, I like the game to be interesting. I like to see them get a long bomb that they have to do the old shoot ladder, pitch it back.
Hook and ladder.
Hook and ladder, that's it.
If number 2 for South,
Pass incomplete.
I think it was Justin Sullivan,
1 second left.
might not have been number 2. If whoever that safety was, if he had his head up, he might have been able to make an interception.
It wasn't so much after.
1 second left. They're just going to go in the victory formation and take this into the locker room. Smart decision by Coach Guzman.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached halftime.
Wow.
South 14.
You know, South didn't have a bad first half. And we'll see you at the Maury Clinic halftime show. Welcome to the Maury Clinic halftime show, and we're just sitting at a score of South 14, Maize 14, and it's been an interesting first half, Charles.
Right. Well, it's really, now we're just looking at the beginning of the game again with an even score. We got 2 quarters to play, so we just played really 2 quarters basically for nothing. We ran the ball back and forth. Actually, South missed that field goal, or they'd be ahead 17-14.
And I understand what you're saying, because we're at 14-14, so it'll be 0-0.
Right.
But both teams have showed us something. South had a long pass play that scored. They had a long run play that set up a score, and we just had a long run play set up a score. And both the long run plays have been by the quarterback. But number 9, the running back we were talking about at the start of the game, he scored both their touchdowns. He's shown us something. They're just not getting him the snaps.
And he hasn't been carrying the ball, just like you said. They've done. The quarterback has kept it and ran a few, but they've got to get that running back involved.
Yeah, because that's who you really want to take the pounding. You don't want your quarterback to take the pounding.
No.
Because this is the best quarterback they have, and Coach Guzman said they still have some problems with him because he's kind of young and inexperienced. But who knows?
Yeah, and that's what we're going to find out this set. We got 2 quarters to play, and we'll find out who wins the game. Now, it's supposed to be a 4-quarter game, but we got 2 quarters.
And that's what it comes down to, folks, 2 quarters. And we'll see you back at the start of the second half. And thank you for watching the Maury Clinic halftime show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2016 Salina South Homecoming festivities. We proudly introduce the groups and individuals participating in tonight's coronation ceremony. They are the Salina South cheerleaders and peppers, along with student council members Alvaro Escobedo, Lynn Wynn, Eli Truey, Taylor Davison, and myself, Quinn Monk. And crowning the queen this year will be senior class president Macy Lindenberger. On behalf of the Salina High South Student Council, we wish to welcome all parents, students, faculty, administrators, alumni, and other guests. And we want to thank the many students, faculty, staff, and parents for their work and support during this special homecoming week. Tonight, it is our pleasure to introduce to you the 5 homecoming queen candidates who have been selected for this honor by their classmates. This week in Secret Ballot, one of the 5 has been chosen as reigning queen for 2016 to 2017.
JC Burns is the daughter of Chris Burns and Jill Burns. While attending South High School, JC has been on the cheerleading squad all 4 years. JC has been involved in SAFE for 2 years and is also in yearbook. Outside of school, JC has volunteered for numerous activities at her church. Next year, JC plans to attend Kansas State University to major in pre-med to then go on to become a nurse. JC's escort tonight is Drake Walters, son of Joelle and Jason Walters.
Kaysen Grisella is the daughter of Scott and Day Grisella. Her escort tonight is Moises Aranda, son of Lionel Jaquez and Zoraida Aranda. While at South High, she has participated in several school musicals. She has been in the Salina South High Orchestra all 4 years and has been a member of Student Council. Also, Kaysen has been on the Peppers dance team the past 3 years, where she is currently a team captain. Outside of school, Kaysen is the principal violinist for the Salina Youth Symphony. Next fall, Kaysen plans to attend Emporia State University and major in psychology.
Ryan Steinman is the daughter of Darren and Kathy Steinman. She is involved in Stuco, Link Crew, newspaper, and as a football manager. Outside of school, she's either doing homework or working at Rib Crib. Her future plans include studying dental hygiene at Wichita State University. Her escort tonight is David Palacios, son of Lillian and Lorenzo Palacios.
Tessa Wolf is the daughter of Kurt and Christine Wolf. Tonight, she is escorted by Gavin Ailes, the son of Jake and Kyla Johnson. Tessa has been involved in volleyball all 4 years of high school. Tessa has volunteered in Volley Dolls by helping teach young girls volleyball skills, and she volunteered at Salina Regional Health Center this summer. Next fall, Tessa plans on attending the University of Kansas to study medicine.
Sophie Flores is the daughter of Jessica and Ed Flores. Tonight, she is escorted by Braden Irwin, son of Donna and Brad Irwin. In her 4 years at South High, she has been extremely involved in the performing arts. She is currently the drama club president and was an officer for 2 years before that. Sophie has been in the New Dawn Singers for 3 years and has either been on stage or held backstage in every show since her freshman year. Outside of school, Sophie is captain of Iron Street Dance Company, dance teacher at Center for Theater Arts, and is involved with productions at the Salina Community Theater. Next fall, Sophie plans to major in musical theater at a school that has yet to be determined. Ladies and gentlemen, students, alumni, and special guests, the 2016 South High School Homecoming Queen is Kaysen Granzella. Congratulations to Kaysen and all of the nominees for tonight.
Welcome back to the second half of Week 4 Salina Access TV Friday Night Football. South hosting Maize, and we're tied up at 14. Both teams had good plays, Charles. Both teams had negative plays, and South had one turnover. And I would say probably the penalties maybe a little bit leaning towards South side and having more of them.
Yeah. But we got one half of football left to come up with a conclusion of this game. And it's probably going to be whoever runs the ball the best.
I think so too.
Number 40, Fernando Avila Castro. Acting for the Eagles, number 12, Cameron Fry.
Deep in it, kicking it deep this time, tucking it outside to 5. He's still on his feet. Missed tackles, people getting out of their lanes, coming down. So,
stop for the Cougars, number 80, Ethan Bresley.
Well, Maize gets the ball first. They're going into the win.
What do you do? Come out running?
I start giving the ball to number 9.
37-yard line.
That's who they give it to. That's just who they give it to.
And he's going to be tackled and going to be forced out of bounds.
Ball carrier number 9, Galen Johnson.
And that didn't even get to the outside. He had to cut up inside, and he just outran the South defense around that corner once he got to the corner. But the South defender on that side made him cut up inside, but there was just nobody there. He just outran him.
First and 10, Eagles. First and goal for the Eagles. Ball at the 10-yard line.
He's got it again.
And touchdown.
Oh, yeah. Touchdown. He's got good vision.
Touchdown.
Two plays. They just scored in 2 plays by the same guy.
Yeah, he's got good vision. That's definite run back. He came in, cut out, curved over. I mean,
and he's got good balance too.
Yeah.
10-yard touchdown run, number 9, Galen Johnson.
But it takes vision to know where them holes are like that.
Yes, it does. Oh, they were missing somebody on their formation. Kick is up and good. So,
extra point good by number 97.
With only 33 seconds taken off the clock in the third quarter, you got a score of Maize 21, South 14. And we'll be back after these messages.
Papa John's is proud to provide this week's meal to the hardworking Friday night football crew at Community Access Television. While watching the big game, don't forget to order your freshly made pizza at papajohns.com.
Welcome back. And if you just saw that, you just saw a decent return by the kickoff return. Put them in good field position, but then they just scored in 2 plays.
Right.
By the same guy.
And the same thing that we talked about earlier, they weren't using the running back. What do they come out doing?
Like I said earlier, you put the ball in the hands of your best players. And it helps to have good blocking. It also helps to have a running back like that.
Yeah.
South's had him in the past. Tanner's a good running back, but I don't think he quite has the speed that this young man has. He got quit juking and just take the ball north and south.
Right.
Making the stop for the Eagles is number 4, Chandler Kelly.
All right, let's see how South answers.
What are you thinking, Stu?
Same thing, just keep pounding the ball like they've been doing. Maize has really stopped them, they've stopped themselves.
That is so true. They're back under center. Fullback.
See, that's a good about 6-yard carry.
Making the stop for the Eagles, number 88, Antonio Espinosa. Also number 42, Ethan Carney.
See, now you got, well, they gave him 7 yards. Now you got a second down 3.
28-yard line.
Quarterback keeper.
He's going
to get the first down. Looks like it.
I think he's going to be
real close.
He's going to be close.
Oh no, he's got another yard.
It looked like as he tried to cut, he slipped a little bit. So the turf only gets a half tackle on that one.
2 on the play. Third down 1. 30-yard line.
Fullback. He's breaking, but he's not going very much.
First. He's up to short of the 35-yard line. And again, what that running up the middle does with your fullback, it pinches your defense in, opens up those corners. That was Perrette following the fullback into the hole. But Maize played that one really very well.
Making the stop for the Eagles, number 1,
and I need to ask Sam, Charles, if he's allowing Mr. Lanou to change into a different play at the line of scrimmage. He's had quarterbacks before in the past that he trusted with that. They don't do it with all the quarterbacks.
The quarterback's keeping it.
But that was where he'd been better off pitching.
Flag on the play.
Well, we could use some more against them to start even up the tally. Nope, against us. Wow, another 10-yard holding penalty against South. They have really got to stop this. I was watching the K-State Florida Atlantic University game on YouTube. And K-State had a number of those issues. And Ben Lieber, who was outstanding linebacker at K-State, played a number of years in the NFL, talked about when the player turns on you, you got to release him, let him go. You can't just keep hanging on with the block.
Whoa, he's got no, he's scrambling out of it.
No, nope,
he's sacked.
Yep.
Quarterback sack on the play.
They defended that one pretty well.
Making the sack for the Eagles, number 88, Espinoza.
Now they're way back there. We're talking 3rd and 24. It's got to be longer than that.
Third down 28, ball at the 16.
Yeah, 28. I thought so. I didn't think it was 24.
Timeout.
If you can't get a first down, you still got to get some good yardage, positive yardage to help your punt. You need your punt team to build. You don't want to punt and give the ball close to the 50-yard line.
Really, you don't want to give a ball back to them if there's any way that's possibly. But you're a long way.
You need a long play.
You need
a penalty that's an automatic first down.
Right. Right now, you need it in a bad way because when a team is hot like that, you don't want to give them the ball back.
No, against a team like this, you got to take advantage of the times you have the ball in your hands.
Yeah. Then.
Third down 28, ball at the 16-yard line.
And he's sacked.
Ball carrier number 5, Casey Lanou.
All right, you're talking, even besides the penalty there, you almost had like 3 plays go in reverse.
Yeah.
Making the stop for the Eagles, number 88, Antonio Espinoza.
Now you're looking at a 4th and 34.
And what they just did never helps the defense.
No.
That brings up 4th down for the
And that goes on the offensive lineman who had the holding penalty that really put him down.
Yeah.
They actually had gotten the first down and were starting to move the ball.
Oh.
Nice bounce for him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Punt return, number 27, Fulton Lumpkins.
He's holding his left arm. It's hanging down. Might be his shoulder.
That's Peyton Webb.
The training staff is now just getting to him, I think. They need to get him over on the bench or up on the table.
1st and 10, Eagles.
Could be a collarbone, could be a
19-yard line.
jam shoulder, a stinger.
Ball carrier number 9, Galen Johnson.
You definitely don't want to give him the ball way down there like that.
Nope.
Number 80, Ethan Risley.
And these holding penalties can't be prevented. When the guy turns and you're looking at him sideways, let go of him. Plus, don't get your arms on the outside of him. Those are the 2 things you got to do. Throwback keeper. Touchdown.
Flag.
Yep, I think we got holding.
Touchdown Eagles.
There's 2 of them.
Holding, number 3 in the offense. 3-yard penalty from the spot. 3-play second down.
Wow.
Who's number 3?
Tyson Love, wide receiver. He's a senior.
That ain't the kind of mistakes a senior needs to be making.
No, you just take 7 points off the board. I don't know if you were watching Sunday night or Sunday football last week, Charles, but Detroit Lions had 3 touchdowns called back by penalty.
17-yard line.
And they lost, I think, by a point.
Wow. Wow.
You just can't make those mistakes at any level. Number 9.
There he goes.
He broke tackles again, and outruns him.
You see how he read that all the way?
I mean, he broke tackles and then just outran him to the... He got inside the pylon.
A 17-yard touchdown run by the Eagles. Number 9, Galen Johnson.
Well, Charles, what's South's got to do?
They don't have a very powerful offense, or they haven't showed that. And being down 14 is going to be a tough run for them.
Yep, this is not the way you want
I'm
to start.
not saying that it can't be done, but I'm saying it's going to be tough for them.
And this is not the way I know Sam did not want this third quarter to start.
No.
Papa John's is proud to provide this week's meal to the hardworking Friday night football crew at Community Access Television. While watching the big game, don't forget to order your freshly made pizza at papajohns.com.
Well, folks, I don't know what to tell you. This possession right now is key for South. Key. To Squib kick.
Oh.
And they're going to have the ball, what, about the 48-yard line, 47, 49? Where's it at?
Kickoff now by the Cougars, number 88.
38, excuse me, 38.
38, yeah.
I was looking at the 40, but
they need it at the 48. Still.
Oh, yes, they do. They got it at the right inside the 38. A still good field position.
That's real good field position.
They see what South does with it.
First and 10 Cougars. Ball at their own 38-yard line.
Carry to the outside.
Ball carrier number 1, Tanner Perry.
But you know, we've been able to get the corner on them quite a bit tonight. Why we're not attacking it more, I don't know. You could do quick pitches, quick throws.
Gain of 5 on the play. Second down 5, 43-yard line.
Well, he brought down kind of hard there. He's going to pick up a couple yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Casey Lanew's not very big, is he?
No. He's 6 foot, 161 pounds.
Oh, at 6 foot, 161?
Yeah.
That's Twiggy. That's Twiggy. Got to get some meat on them bones. But my dad always told me that when you're done growing up, then you're done growing out.
Oh, he's got to come out?
Yeah, he's got to come out. He can't stay on the field. And are they still working on that young man's shoulder?
So they're sending in the senior, Justin Sullivan, 6'1", 203-pound quarterback. He's a senior.
He's got enough for the first. He's over inside the 50.
Number 1, Tanner Perry.
Charles, can you see if they're still working on that, the guy that hurt his shoulder? Is he on the table where they check things out?
Gain of 7 on the play. First and 10 Cougars. Ball at the Eagle, 49-yard line.
Oh.
Yeah, they played that very well. They played that very well.
Tanner Perry. Making the stop for the Eagles, number 27, Colton Lopez.
You said Justin Sullivan's the quarterback now?
No, Casey Lanew came back in.
All right, Casey Lanew's back in.
Lost of a yard on the play. Second down, 11. Ball at midfield.
I believe.
Ball carrier number 1, Tanner Perry.
Tanner's got that quickness to him.
Making the stop for the Eagles, number 52.
That if they can give him a hole, he's not the biggest guy, but they can give him a hole. He fights and he gets extra yards.
Yeah, he's 5'8", 174 pounds.
2 on the play.
He's a junior, right?
Yeah, they got a good team coming back for that next year.
Pass complete to number 34, Devon Smith.
That was not well set up, not well executed. You're at 4th down and 9 to go.
And you need a first down in a big way.
But if not, you're going to give them the ball at their 48.
No gain on the play. 4th down 9, 48-yard line.
What is this play? Oh. He's going to roll out to the left and try to throw back to your right and try to fit them. It's the hardest throw to make as a quarterback. You got to turn to get your shoulders. So your left shoulder, if you're right-handed, is facing downfield, and he didn't get fully turned. I know it was to the right side of the field. That's where the ball was. But that's where he's got to get his. He's got to take it, and he had time.
He did.
You don't know what's behind you, but you got.
But it looked like his receiver slipped too.
But he slipped trying to get back to the ball because the ball was so underthrown.
First and 10 Maize, ball at their own.
And when you're not a great,
we know what's fixing to happen.
You not a great throwing quarterback. That's actually make a really tough play. It really is.
Ball carrier number 9, Galen Johnson.
And that's where you coach him to take that extra second to get your left shoulder all the way back around and make a more accurate throw. But the guy was there. He was open for a first down if there had been a more accurate throw. Officials timeout for equipment thing, I think. Yep.
Second down 8, ball at the 50-yard line.
He's got a lot of time to throw it. Sal should have had the.
There's a flag down there.
Sal should have had the interception. It's going to be pass interference or holding.
For South?
Probably. Unless the Maize guy was pushing off. Maize is backing up.
Offense, number 7, 15-yard penalty, 3-play second down.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
The way they were talking, I was thinking that, but I didn't know for sure, and I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah.
All right, that takes the ball all the way back down to the 35.
That's the kind of stuff they need. Go backwards when you're down 14 points.
Yeah, now they've got second and 23. But they've shown that they can pick up yardage in chunks.
Ball at the Maize 35-yard line.
It's a screen. And they got him. They got him. He's only getting about 4 yards. It was a wide receiver screen.
Pass complete to number 7, Josiah Bird. Third down 21. Ball at the 39-yard line.
Well, now you got third and 21.
What?
Keep everything here. Keep everything in front of you. Everything in front of you.
They're going and they got trips. He's rolling out like he wants to pass. Oh!
That's the safe play. That was a smart decision by him. He didn't run out of bounds, but he threw it out of bounds.
Where nobody could get it.
Instead of trying to make a play for something and give up an interception. Now you get the punt.
What?
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Maize bench. That's a 15-yard penalty.
Whoa. I wonder what they were talking about.
For what now?
I thought they were going to call a Maize, which is the first warning for a sideline getting up into the white when they're not supposed to stand.
Uh-huh.
I thought that's what they were talking about. Something happened over on the sideline with the South player or something that was said to the official. That's the only thing that could have happened. Something done to the South player or
something said.
Yep. Look at this, 4th and 34, which is exactly what South had, 4th and 34.
Now they should get good field position.
And they blocked it. And it's going to be a touchdown.
That's the way you score. That's the way you score. Ethan.
Who is that?
Gracely.
Who did that?
He's a junior, 6'3", 184-pound tight end.
What's his name?
Defensive line. Ethan.
Ethan Resley. Well, Mr. Resley, you're now on the highlight show. Yeah.
8 yards, scoop and score. The Cougars, number 80, Ethan Resley.
That could be the start of the comeback.
Yeah, but they made Mr. 88 come off the field. I don't know why. Unless he was slow getting up or something. But the referee came over and looked at him and told him to go off the field. So either a chin strap problem. All right, with 2:10 at the go in the third quarter, we got to score.
So they're in this game.
Maize 28, South 21. We'll be right back after these messages.
Papa John's is proud to provide this week's meal to the hardworking Friday night football crew at Community Access Television. While watching the big game, don't forget to order your freshly made pizza at papajohns.com.
Welcome back to the show. We just had a block punt by South that they carried in for a score to come within 7 of Maize. This all started that South's series before Maize series was in total reverse. They had no forward gear.
Right.
After they got the initial first down, they went back. They had a 3rd down at 34 and they had to punt the ball. And then they scored. And South didn't do anything with it, had to punt. Then Maize got a 10-yard penalty, a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
A play for negative yardage, then had the punt block.
Oh, it's a little short one. They had a chance to get it. Did they get it? Oh, it's Maize. Maize got it. Referee signaled Maize had it.
South had their hands on it.
Boy, that.
Now, you got to play like you did last series. You need to force a backward progression to hold them. I mean, we still got all the fourth quarter to play.
Yeah.
But now that momentum has swung back to this side of the field, you need to keep it here. You don't need it to slip back over to the other side. All right, that's too much yards. He's going to get just a little over 5 yards on the play.
Making a stop for the Cougars is number 45, Jaden Miller.
I just keep giving number 9.
Yeah. That's offensive movement.
Yep.
Movement in that backfield.
They're going to lose most of that 5 yards. They just 5+ yards they got.
Well, it looked like it was the same guy who got the 5 yards for him.
Well, let's see. It's a long 9, second and a long 9.
Second down 9. Ball at the 39-yard line.
They don't need to panic. Not much on that play.
Well, he picked up a few there.
Making the stop for the Cougars is number 33, Lane Haddock.
You still got about 5 yards.
Third
though.
down. Can't go through here. You gotta go down.
Third down 5, 43-yard line.
There he goes. There he goes.
Yep. I actually thought I saw some movement before the play on the line, but nothing was called.
Making the stop for the Cougars is number 11, Luke Strike.
That's going to be the third quarter, and we're going to go into the fourth quarter with a score of
End of the third quarter,
Maize 28, South 21. All right. You're within a touchdown. It's not panic mode for either team.
No, but you've got that defense have got to stop them. You cannot, if a team gets that where they're moving the ball down the field, that momentum, they continue to pounce it down there, and the next thing you know, they're in the end zone.
And that's where, you know, hopefully you've been substituting people out so that you guys have some fresh legs. You're hoping that they have some fresh legs.
Yeah, right now is when they really need them.
First and 10.
In the fourth quarter, Maize has the ball first and 10. Ball at the South 41-yard line.
No, we could go for a turnover. We gave them one. They need to give us one.
Fake it, quarterback. Oh, he stopped. He goes nowhere. I think he lost about 5 yards on that, Stu.
I think so, too. I was watching
It was an
the
easy
line.
5 yards. That's what they need to do right now. They need to have them go back, 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 back.
I wouldn't mind another 10 or 15-yard penalty either.
Second. What about second and 11?
Yep.
It's a hand. No, he kept it. Quarterback goes nowhere.
Carrier number 10, Frank Payne.
Oh, flag on the play.
After the play.
I think it's going to be on them. The way the South guy was celebrating.
Unsportsmanlike.
That's another 15-yarder on him.
Yep. Now that's the kind of things that makes a coach go.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Gary's not really very happy right now. All right, they've got the ball all the way back down inside their 45.
Down 25. Ball to Maize, 44-yard line.
You got to get a pass rush on him.
They're probably running this. What third? No, they got a pass.
That's 3rd and 25. They've got to get down to the 31-yard line.
Oh,
yep.
Legal procedure.
Add 5 more yards. Now it's 3rd down and 30. Now they got the ball down inside their 40. This is a full retreat. Now we need to get a pass rush, but we need to contain him if he tries to run. And I guarantee you, if he doesn't see anything open, he's going to run.
If you let him get a first down now, we've got major. Oh, wide open.
But he's going to be short of the first. Yeah, the defensive back over there gave him too much room.
Way too much.
But it's 4th down and 3 from there. South needs to hold
the ball. Number 9.
Oh, yeah. 3 yards, yeah.
No, it's a pass.
Incomplete. And South gets the ball.
Why would you pass, Stu?
I'm putting the ball in number 9's hand.
Right then, you. That's probably why I'm up here in the stands then, because I sure don't do that right then. Number 9, you know who's coming at you. Now stop it.
And I couldn't tell if it was tipped or just a badly thrown ball.
Oh!
He's still on his feet up across the 50.
And that was a busted up play.
Yeah, they ran into each other.
Yeah.
Now, I tell you, if South scores here, it ties this game. You're back to being 0-0 again.
Yeah. One play from who wins the game. Oh.
All right, now that was good patience by Tanner. That really was. He kept reading, the hole opened up, then he went in. And it's one of the things I really liked watching Priest Holmes when he's with the Chiefs. He was so patient. But then when the hole opened, man, he had that second gear.
Oh, he pitches it.
Oh, now there was a good block.
Whoa!
There was a good
solid hit.
Yeah, but there was a good block by DeMage that time. But the defensive end ran through and did not. He forced a pitch, but there was nobody there. And DeMage just lit up their guy coming up, and then our running back got lit up on the sideline.
Exactly right.
He got 3rd and 4. He's fighting for it. He's fighting for it. It's going to be close. They're going to mark him down short. How short is he going to be? Is it 1 or about half a yard or what? They're saying 4th down and what? All right. Quarterback sneak. Right, good choice. You're all the way down into the about 36-yard line. And that was just get it and go. They didn't do a long count. And he actually shot between the guard and the left tackle. The left guard and the center. He didn't follow center. He just shot, and that's because maybe that's where they had a gap in their defensive line. All right, they wanted to do the option, but that got clotted off big time. That was clotted, stopped, blocked, anything you want to use.
Well, where is number 1? What happened to Mr. Tanner?
He's right back down there by next to coach. Now that's a nice carry by DeModge. Took it all the way down to close to the 30-yard line.
Making a stop for the Eagles. Number 42, Ethan Hardy.
It's 3rd and 4. And I would say we're easily in 4-down territory.
3rd down 4, 30-yard line.
Tanner's back in. Oh, there was a hole around the outside.
Yeah. He gets the
He's
first
gonna have the
down.
first down inside the 25. You know, the way this game is going, I've got a jump ball situation who we call for player of the week.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm saying that, DeModge has had a good game. Peretz had a good game. Lanu's had a good game. But I think all 3 of their good games is based on how well the line has been blocking. They've had very few negative plays. They've been getting chunks of yards.
But mine, I really kind of would almost, it just depends on how we do here. I actually like number, was it number 80? Who ran that block punt back in?
That's
because that could have been that right there is very well a game changer.
It definitely was. We got 3rd down and 11. Gonna roll out to the right. And he slipped again, trying to make that cut. He's going to lose yardage all the way back to the 29. But the problem is they only had one guy coming out to the right downfield, and he was blanketed by 2 defensive backs. And there was no one to throw to, no one underneath coming across there. So either someone messed up or that was not a very good play call and giving him other options to throw to. And if the other option was for him to keep it and run, he waited too long. He's going to roll to the left.
He's got him open.
He had his hands on it.
Pass incomplete.
He had his hands on it. He just didn't pull it in.
Intended receiver number 83, Gavin Ellis. The Eagles take over on down.
He should have had it. Now, that I'm looking at it probably from a good 80, 85 yards away, but it looked like he should have had it. Those jump balls you got to go up and get.
First and 10 Eagles, ball at their own, the 28-yard line.
There's number 9 trying to pick a hole. He's only getting a couple of yards because of it.
Ball carrier number 9, Dylan Johnson.
He'd just been better off just took it to the outside and get what he could, because they were plugging up everything in front of him, so he couldn't run it up inside. I think he just needed to jump it to the outside, Charles.
Yeah, man, I just can't believe those last set of downs. I'm still stunned for South.
Gain of 2 yards on the play.
You got all the momentum in the world. You're moving the ball, but you can't get it.
Quarterback keeper. They got him.
Ball carrier number 10.
Oh, another 15-yard penalty.
Oh, all kinds of flags.
Penalty markers after the play.
He threw the South guy down to the ground. I think it's going to be another dead ball penalty.
Yeah, they're already moving back.
So which of the 3 flags do you pick? The one furthest back or the one furthest up or in the middle?
And see, those are the kind of things that just kill a coach. As I said it earlier.
And kill a drive.
A drive, a coach. The coach is sitting over there. He's moving the ball down the field, and you get some.
And you don't want to punt the ball again deep, because actually South has got penetration on a number of punts and almost got to it before the one they did block. So you don't want to give up another blocked punt. So, push punt right now by the quarterback.
Third down, 22.
Wow. I don't know.
Or try to get some yards before you have to punt.
Oh.
Incomplete. Now it's going to be a deep punt.
Intended receiver number 81, Chase Sullivan.
Now, if you can get to the ball on this punt, just make sure you don't get to the kicker.
Right.
Because I don't think it's like the pros where you have running in the kicker and roughing the kicker. With roughing the kicker is 15 yards automatic first down. Running in the kicker, I think, is only 5 or 10 yards. And I've seen coaches wave it off because it wasn't going to make any difference. Timeout who?
Maize took the timeout.
The South already had one taken. They want to make sure that what happened last time doesn't happen again. And South would like nothing more to happen for that to happen again. Or anything, rattle the punter so he gets off a bad kick. But I'm a return man. If I say, if it's bounced around, I want you to get away from it. Don't try to pick it up. Get away from it. Just bounce around because...
Fourth down for the Eagles in formation number 26, Carson and Shively. Back deep for the Cougars, number 2, Justin Sullivan.
But if he can catch it in the air... No, he didn't. That's going to go out of bounds. Yep.
They still have good field position. With 4 minutes and 31 seconds left in the game, that's plenty of time.
49-yard line.
That's plenty of time, Stu.
You got 2 timeouts, too.
Now's when you really miss Mr. Tanner. They could have thrown that ball to him.
He's back in, though.
I'm talking about Mr.
Robinson.
Yeah.
Well,
Cougars take over 1st and 10.
you coach and you play with those who are able to play.
That's right.
You can't worry about who's not able to.
Oh, maybe you don't miss them with runs like that.
Yeah, you're all the way down inside the 45.
Again, like you said, Tanner's had a good game too, but that line is blocking.
And that's, you know, and those guys don't really get all the glory, the fame, whatever you say, attention that they should. He kept it. He kept it. Oh, he almost tried to take his head off. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Now that you can almost call it, because if it goes up around the head, that's a shot to the head. And they can actually call that. But he carried all the way down to the 32-yard line, looks like. And I think he really had to pull that out of the fullback's hands because the fullback didn't want to give it up.
He got it now, the fullback does.
Is he going to go? He's down inside the 10.
He tried his best to get it. He spun around and everything.
Yeah, but we don't want to give them too much time. Because if we score quickly.
What are you saying, Stu? You saying our defense can't stop them?
Yeah, but have you ever noticed how defenses stop and stop and stop, but when they get into the hurry-up stuff and the defense go into a prevent?
That's the problem. It don't prevent nothing. That even happens in the pros.
As I heard one announcer say, the only thing the prevent defense does is prevent you from winning the game.
Yeah.
I've seen huge comebacks because of going into prevent. And I've seen that back before they had the shot clock in high school and college, how they'd go into the stall game and it would take the momentum right away. You got the lead doing what you were doing. Don't stop doing it. I can't tell if he made any yards.
Stop for the Eagles, number 42, Ethan Barney.
Looks like he actually lost a yard. This is where you got to try something, I think, more to the outside because look how many people they've got up in the box, Charles, when they come up here.
Loss of a yard on the play.
Yeah, you called it, Stu. Lost of a yard there, huh?
There you go, quarterback keeper.
Quarterback, and he goes nowhere. He might have made it to the line of scrimmage.
They're gumming up. They've got their linebackers and safeties up close. This is where you got to do something quick to the outside, a quick pitch.
No gain on the play.
Maybe that guy in motion.
10-yard line.
That's Tanner. He's down inside the 5.
Number 1, Tanner Parrott.
You've got to score here. You cannot.
Making the stop for the Eagles, number 42.
Because you only got 1:55 on the clock.
Well, you got about 4 yards to go. What is this, 4th down?
Yep. They're going to wait till it winds down and call a timeout. What they're wanting is to score and give no time on the clock for Derby.
So what, and then play overtime?
To Maize. Now, I've seen this backfire before in a game where they did that. They kicked off, the return team fumbled the ball, and they really had time to do much of anything. where if they had spent a timeout and gave them 10 or 15 seconds, they could have even set up for a field goal. And the way it was, I think they had 2 or 3 seconds on the clock, and they were sitting at about the 40 or the 45. So it's been a real long field goal attempt.
Well, here it goes.
What are you calling?
I'm calling Parrott off the outside. They got him off the outside, and he goes.
He's not going to make it. They didn't make it. They didn't make it.
God,
they tried a counter play. I was thinking either an option or a rollout, and then give Lunu the option of throwing or running.
Now, you cannot blame this game on the defense.
No. And my player of the week is still, for my is the offensive line.
First and 10 Eagles. Ball at their own 2-yard line.
He's actually in the end zone.
Ball carrier, number 9, Hayden Johnson. Making a stop for the Cougars.
Unless a miracle happens, South's going to go to 0-4, and they had a legitimate shot to win this game.
Yep.
Second down 9, 3-yard line.
Oh yeah,
they're going to use a timeout. They ran that clock down as low as they could to burn the clock. South's going to look at the film, and they're going to see all these missed opportunities. And as I heard a coach say, it just makes you sick when you leave points out on the field. That should be up on the board.
So Stu, what did South call timeout as soon as this next play is over? That's all they can do.
Really, and it's not going to really help them.
Hey, I didn't give you permission to leave. Hey, Mom.
What you need is a safety, where they've got to kick it from the 20.
You ain't gonna get a safety because the quarterback's kneeling down.
Yeah, but look where he better make sure he doesn't step all the way back in the end zone and kneel down.
Oh, he's really close too.
No, he's in shotgun formation.
Oh, he handed it. They had it.
And that's game.
Carrier number 9, Hayden Johnson.
That's game.
And they had several. So
First and 10 Eagles. 29-yard line.
That should do it. That should do it. South's going to look back at this game when they get on film and realize that I would say they cleaned up some things from week 1 when we saw them, but they've got some more to clean up.
Oh yeah, definitely they got more to clean up.
Well, you have a final score here of Maize 28, South 21, and we'll see you at the postgame show. Welcome to the postgame show, and as we were talking at the end of the game, Charles, South's going to look at this film, and they're going to see points left out on the field and not put up on the board.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't have had any more opportunities than they had tonight. And I would not blame the defense in any way. Defense put up a good battle and gave the offense the opportunities, but the offense just didn't execute.
All kinds of opportunities, especially in this fourth quarter. South should have put the ball in the end zone at least 2 more times.
Oh, easily.
And didn't do it. And those are the things that will come back to haunt you. Now, the way that we have this playoff system set, where the last game of the year is a playoff game.
Right.
As I said before we ended on the fourth quarter, we see things that were fixed from the first week.
Right.
What we don't see is some more things that need to be fixed.
That's right.
So that's going to be up to the South coaches to really get to practice, get on film, point out to the kids the things that they're doing, and then make those changes.
That's right. They're going to have to do something. I think they need a spark in that offense. I don't know what it is. Maybe the wide receiver coming back is what's going to spark it. But that offense needs a spark.
And my player of the week is the offensive line. You got the quarterback, Lanu, fullback, Smith, tailback, Perrette. All 3 had good games.
They did.
And they all 3 had good games because of that line. So my player of the week is the offensive line.
And I haven't really decided, but I'm looking at the offensive line too. But I also like the defensive line because I thought that they broke through there a lot of times too. So maybe it's the whole line in general. I don't know. But I think the defensive line played just as well.
They did. At times, but when you're playing 3 down guys and then using a linebacker, you're having 3 bigs going up against 5 bigs. And that's why I never liked the 3-man line.
Yeah, but did you notice in the first half, they held number 9 for a minute. He had a couple of breakouts, but they knew, Maize also knew that South was there for them, so they ran other plays.
Yeah, and they just didn't give Mr. 9 the snaps in the first half. They did in the second half, and it showed. They scored 2 quick touchdowns, and that's the difference in this game.
Welcome to the Remax Advantage MVP of the week. And this week's winner is Tanner Parrott. Tanner, you had a good game running tonight.
Thank you very much.
So your line looked like they were opening up them holes for you.
Yes, definitely. In the weight room, we've been working hard, and on the practice field, we've been working hard, and we keep getting better every week.
And with that getting better, I mean, it's always tough to have a loss, but as long as you learn something from it and you know that the playoffs aren't here yet, but you got to be ready when that time comes.
Yeah, like I said, we're just always improving, and it's a mental game. But week by week, we get better and better. Hopefully we can get a W here pretty quick.
Yeah, we need that W. Yeah. We definitely need that W. Well, thank you, Tanner.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the postgame show. I'm here with Coach Sam Sellers. Coach, yeah, tough loss tonight.
And it was a tough one. I think that it's hard. I mean, it's kind of, when you're a coach, you're kind of a dad, and it's tough to see your kids hurting. And our kids are hurting. They're 0-4, and that's not fun. Nobody signs up for sports to lose, and they work awfully hard. It's kind of the same story. We're getting a lot better, but we still kind of continue to make some mistakes in big moments of games, and it hurts us. But I'm so proud of our kids. I just pleaded with them afterwards to keep sticking with us, because good things are going to happen. And we're getting better and better each week, and with our schedule, it's really tough. But with the way the playoffs are formatted, everybody gets in the playoffs, and where 5A is this year is just a giant toss-up. There's no just dominant team out there right now, and as long as we can be playing our best football by week 9 and believing in ourselves, then who knows what happens. But this was a tough one. I hurt for my kids.
And to me, it looked like a whole different team from week 1, because I saw them week 1. They played a lot better. I think the offense was clicking and punching the ball. I mean, the first series, you guys are moving the ball all the way down there. The defense is actually holding them and making good plays. I just think that at opportune times, which that happens in this game, a few mistakes here or a few mistakes here, and it could be costly. But in the end of this game, all them guys can hold their heads up, because them guys were still digging in at the end of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. They fought till the very end, and I thought the third quarter we didn't execute some things offensively and defensively, get but some big plays, and that running back of theirs is pretty special. And he made some big plays for them tonight, and that was kind of the difference in the game. But our kids fought to the very end. And that's what you want. You want 4th and goal. In those situations, it's a big moment, and just didn't quite get it done.
And that does happen. But like you said, you got a few more weeks to tune everything up, get everything ready, and then go on out and start winning.
Absolutely. And I love this group of kids. They're positive. They do a good job of picking each other up. When somebody makes a mistake, they don't jump on them. They pull them back up, whether it's in a game or in practice. And we just got to keep getting better. And our ceiling, we're so young, our ceiling is so high. We can get a lot better, but it's my job to keep pushing them. Being 0-4 is tough, and you start to question, is all this work worth it if we keep losing? But we just got to stay the course, and good things are going to happen for us.
And one thing I can say is I can speak from experience, because I was on a South football team that was like, I remember what the number was, but we picked it up at the end of the season and started winning. So I'm quite sure that this team of guys can do that, Coach.
No, there's no doubt.
So thank you, Coach Sellers, for visiting with us.
Absolutely.
All right.
Maury Clinic provides the Salina community with a comprehensive spectrum of services delivered with compassion and sensitivity. We strive to create a partnership with our patients that promotes health and well-being in all phases of life. We care about our patients, we care about providing quality health care services, and we care about our community. Chances are you know many of us because Maury Clinic physicians live in Salina. We are coaches for youth sports teams and leaders for Boy Scouts and 4-H. We offer time, talent, and financial support to a variety of community events and charities. Our children attend school with your children. Our families attend worship services with your families. And we are proud to call Salina home. We have a vested interest in the success of this community, and we remain committed to an independent practice model that promotes our proud heritage and philosophy to provide quality medical care centered on the relationship between each patient and the physician of their choice. You have a choice for your medical care. Choose a doctor dedicated to the pursuit of excellence in healthcare services. Choose Maury Clinic.
Reliability. It's about more than uptime. Backup is something you do to your work, not just your data. And dedicated is an adjective suited to work ethic as much as servers or Ethernet connections. At Nextech, we believe that the character of our IT professionals comes from the commitment and passion for their work. It's just how we're wired here. Nextech, our products and people are here for you.
The friendly staff at Salina Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Clinic, located at 523 South Santa Fe, are always welcoming new patients to serve in the areas of sports medicine, total joint care, and more. You can contact the office at 785-823-7213 or toll free at 1-866-406-4141.
Papa John's is proud to provide this week's meal to the hardworking Friday night football crew at Community Access Television. While watching the big game, don't forget to order your freshly made pizza at papajohns.com.